I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the Minnesota Vikings need to acquire Xavien Howard, dog. Yes, they need to sign Xavien Howard. Now, news is he wants to play for a team that could potentially compete, win with a lot of good pieces, maybe a younger team, and that fits right into the Minnesota Vikings, dog. Now, he said recently he would play for Houston, but that's not just the end of all. That's not the only team he will play for. He also said it's not about the money no more, right? He says he made enough money, dog. He's ready to win. He wants to be on a team, like I said, who can compete and potentially maybe make a playoff run. Now, the Vikings are right up his alley, and news speculations are they may have a chance to land Xavien Howard because of his relationship with Brian Flores, huh? Now, you know him and Brian Flores. Brian Flores was his coach, etc., for the Miami Dolphins. You saw what Brian Flores did for that Miami Dolphins defense, heavy, huh? That was an elite defense playing at a high level at one point in time. And Xavien Howard, I don't care what nobody says. I'm sure he would love, and he said it anyway, you know. I'm sure he would love to play for Brian Flores again, dog. Heavy. And you know it's going to be some people to say, hey, what about his injuries? What about his PFF grade declining? I don't care about that. Kill that noise, dog. First off, don't be deceived by the PFF grade, PFF numbers, dog. A lot of times that ranking or that grade is given. It also goes along with or it matters how the team played, right? Yeah, sometimes that grade, the way they grade a player, is on the success of his team as well. So let's not get caught up in that hype once again. I know for a fact, Xavien Howard will be a playmaker, a game changer for the Vikings. They signed Xavien Howard. The Vikings defense elevates quickly and swiftly, instantly, dog. Huh? We know how much the cornerback room needs to improve depth. Not only that, but improve talent. Now, shout out Quasi. I'm excited about the moves they've made so far as the defensive side of the ball. The linebackers, Van Ginkel, Cashman, you know, Jonathan Grenard. But you acquire a player like Xavien Howard, his status, dog, his experience, huh? His expertise. I don't want to hear about him being injury prone or the injuries he's had in the past. I don't want to hear about no PFF grade. You know, like I said, I know from the eye test what he brings to the table, dog. He will come in definitely being a starter, huh? Whether it's him, Byron Murphy, him or Caleb Evans, wherever you put him, dog. That not only increases talent, but increases your depth. And that's something that's not guaranteed in the NFL. Who do the Vikings have for sure that's a guaranteed player, a guaranteed player that will step up, right? Andrew Booth, no. Huh? Mekhi Blackman, shout out to him. But he was a rookie last season. You got to see what he can do. Second year in, we going to see what he really bout. See if he bowed it, fool. But at the end of the day, the Vikings need to do whatever they can, dog. Whatever they can to acquire Xavien Howard, bro. At this point in time, the fact that he has made it clear, yeah, he's ready to play for a team that can compete, who has young players somewhere where he can go right away and play. And you know how he speaks about Brian Flores. You know about his relationship with Brian Flores. And once again, news and speculations is the Vikings have a chance to get him, dog. Get him in the building. You know how great that would be for the Vikings organization? Oh, man. Come on, bro. But the Vikings got to make the right moves. And now I know some may say, oh, he'll cost a lot of money. Well, guess what? You find a way to maneuver the salary cap, dog, period. I don't care what nobody talking about. You find a way to pay that man. And as we have seen, the Vikings ain't done. It still moves to be made, dog. Excuse me, right? They brung Shaq Griffin in, huh? Brung in Shaq Griffin on a 1-year deal. Now, was it just realistic that they could acquire him? Yes, it is, baby. Yes, it is. Very realistic. Very realistic. Especially he has mentioned before that he would love to play for Brian Flores again. right? He has nothing but good things to say about Flores, dog. So that means it's possible. That means it's possible, huh? But it comes down to the Vikings and the maneuvers they make, especially in their draft, dog. Oh yeah, if they can make him believe some way that they're going in the right direction, if they hit in the draft, if they have a great draft, dog, heavy, and they make Xavien Howard feel like, hey, okay, this team may compete. It might be a young team, but shit, he said he wanted to play for the Houston Texans, huh? That was his ideal spot. So why not the Vikings if the draft goes right, huh? You think he won't come to the Vikings, huh? You kidding me? Playing for a coach he has a relationship with, has chemistry with already got a history with, dog. Huh? It's already that cohesion, that chemistry there. Oh man, I guarantee with the right money, the right guapino, he would love to play for the Vikings and play for Brian Flores, dog. Period, bottom line. So the Vikings need to focus in on this draft, huh? Huh? A lot will come down to what they do as far as the draft goes, dog. Can they find the right players, huh? Huh? Can they, whether it's getting a quarterback or whether it's drafting a quarterback late, building your trenches, building your interior? Because that will be a main key. Because guess what? If your D-line can create pressure, what does that do? What's the domino effect? Huh? Helps your cornerbacks out. Gives your cornerbacks the ability, more chances to make plays, i.e. interceptions, dog, pass deflections. It helps their numbers, dog. Huh? Dig me heavy. That's just what it is, dog. So I'm sure it will be more attractive. The Vikings will be more attractive, a more attractive team if they draft correctly. Huh? If they hit on the draft, dog, heavy. Don't miss a lick. So it's very imperative, dog, very imperative. It's vital they have a great draft. Not just because they have a chance at Xavien Howard, just in general. For the team, for the squad, for the future of the Vikings, bruh. Heavy, dog, big skull here. But the fact, this late in free agency, huh? This late in the game, with the lack of cap space, as people love to say, but as we know, that boy who run the Vikings cap room, he has worked miracles. He has worked miracles. We know how he can work and manipulate the numbers to make it work. Heavy, dog. We've seen it time after time, time after time. I ain't going to say the cap is a myth, but I will say it's ways around it. It's ways around it, baby. Hands down, man down. 1,000, huh? But at this point, the fact that it's even talks and rumors of Xavien Howard, wanting to be a Viking or potentially being, wanting to sign with the Vikings is great news for the Vikings, dog. Oh, yeah. And like I say, you bring Xavien Howard in the building. Oh, man, your your secondary improves like that. Now, it's still other spots you need to fill. You can use another cornerback or two, strictly for depth chart reasons. But you bring Xavien Howard, it changes the whole dynamic, huh? It changes the whole dynamic of the defensive side of the ball, man. And the defense is already better than it was last year. And last year, look how it played. That's what I say, coaching. And you think Brian Flores wouldn't love to have Xavien Howard on his squad in his secondary, dog? The things he could do, the disguises, huh? How he could confuse the quarterbacks, dog? We know Xavien Howard. And once again, change of scenery is everything, dog. Heavy. So I don't want to hear about injury once again. His play declining, cap, kill that noise, bro. He is still that guy. He is still that baller. We ain't even got to question his ball hawking skills, his athletic abilities, his man-to-man shutdown potential. You can put him on a receiver, lock him down, lock him up. Lock him down, lock him up, dog. Huh? We know what's up. Even if you're a person who ain't seen the Miami Dolphins play that much, you know the name Xavien Howard ring bells. You know the name Xavien Howard ring bells, dog. You know how great of a signing that will be, huh? Period, bottom line, dog. Instant gratification for that defense, huh? For Vikings fans, for the coaching staff, etc. I stand on that 10 toes down, baby. So yeah, man, that's my opinion on it. How you feel about it, man? Fire them comments up. Fire them comments up, bruh. Big Skull here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Takes less than 1 second, huh? Skol Vikes forever. Get Xavien Howard in the building. Get Xavien Howard in the building, man. By any means, dog. Straight up, man. Big Skull here. Skol Vikes. Win, lose, or draw, man. 1,000, huh? 1,000, huh? Yeah.